Hi everyone. This is my first video, and for with this video, I like to show you guys around the barcode. Let's call it the barcode feature. I've just coded over the weekend for fun, and I'll yeah, and of course through comments from friends and families, basically, and so yeah, so let me just get started real quick, and probably I'll just talk along the way. So first, I do actually have the code published on my GitHub. My GitHub is github.com/hendra-ng, and it's barcode-demo. And I'm sure you guys all know about how to clone this. Basically, go to code clone and definitely copy this and over here, and we'll just clone it real quick, and that's it. And once that's done, you can open your favorite IDE here. For me, it's actually Visual Studio Code for any modern JavaScript, for example, like this for Angular. So let's take a look at this real quick. So I'm going to use not this guy right here for now, hng-barcode. This is the one thing that hng-barcode is something that I've actually published to npm. So for whoever who wants just to use it without understanding the code, definitely just do that install. So app barcode is a component that I created right here. So let's open this up. So the whole idea is nothing more than, oops, excuse me. So right here. So okay. So nothing more than, well, it's installing. Probably I forgot one thing. I've just cloned it. Probably should do npm install real quick, and then I can go through the code. And before I go through the code, let me just share a little bit what motivated me to do this site, just to code this real quick. It's mainly through comments that I've been hearing from friends and families. For those of you who don't know me, I was born and raised in Indonesia, and definitely a lot of friends in back home, and who talked about a way to control their inventories, especially if they have a warehouse. How they can actually simply scan barcode and just know what's in and what's out, basically what goes into their inventory and what goes out. And it's a little bit there are some businesses that I can see is more of a how do I call it, probably like a semi-manual, semi-automatic, I'm sorry, semi-automatic, or semi-automated, to be precise, process. So probably they're thinking about having a barcode scanner may actually work. So I like to keep it as simple as possible. I mean, I try to easy as possible, basically. And I know that Angular or React or any, or Vue.js probably, um, you know, um, definitely something that's gaining more popularity, and definitely people can take advantage of it a little bit more. So let's just dive in real quick into the code. So if you notice, okay, let's just start with this one, barcode, the HTML. It's nothing more than just, oh, by the way, I'm actually taking advantage of the Angular material here. It's nothing more than just a form fill, right? And with the input, um, and that's it. Like, really, the key is that this on scan event, right? So we want to make sure that it's I guess it can be a key up or key down, key change. I decided to do this on paste to return false, just, I don't know, just because. So people cannot just paste any of the barcode numbers here. So the whole idea over here, well, there's more than that, just that. But the whole idea here is that the trick here is, let's dive into the code real quick. If you notice that I set up timeout to be 200, so it's, but what is it, like 0.2 second? So I need to, I mean, a little bit, I need to say something here too. So this effort for me to code up this work, it's definitely a lot of GDD, trying to read some articles from Stack Overflow and from Reddit, and definitely it makes sense to me after reading it. And so if you think about it, like, when it comes to scanning and compared to manual typing, scanning will definitely be faster in inputting numbers. And one thing that they didn't mention throughout the GDD, but if you, I mean, this is something that I thought about. If you think about it, barcode typically won't have length of 1 or 2, right? So it'll be a little bit longer than, I don't know, I just come up with 5, but it has to be longer than some number. Not definitely, it's not going to be 1 or 2 length of character. So because of that limited, um, because of that requirement, so we can actually come up with something like this, basically basically setting up, basically I can come up with something that's set up, how do I put it, the timer to be less than 1 second, because, well, point 2, because there's no, I cannot think of any way for someone to actually type that quick, for a 5 character that quick, for example. So yeah, so that's basically the idea. The idea is play with the time, and that's it. And then the rest is typical, a common Angular component. So I have this app barcode component, and it's being used by home component here. Of course, there's an output decorator on scan event. I believe I have it set up right here. Um, yeah, and basically we just want to make sure that it's being used right here on the on scan, and do something with it, right? We want to make sure that, once you actually scan it, what do you want to do? Now for this particular case, it's nothing more than just pushing it into a list, into a collection, and just display it. That's it. So yeah, let's try this now. Oh, I've just typed ng-serve, because I'm pretty sure I don't have to do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that things will just work, right? That's the mentality of developers. All right, so once this is loaded, oh, before, while it's trying to load, I'm actually using a barcode scanner here called LS2208 SR20001. I think it's Motorola. I actually built this one. So it's an old product that I've had for, oh man, probably about more than 10 years now. Uh, yeah, so it's roughly, if you go to eBay, it's probably cost you, I would say, roughly about $15. And definitely the one that I have is discontinued, and there's a new version of it. I mean, I guess there's a new upgraded, a better product, I guess, newer product. I guess it's right now it's half price, but it's about $100. Um, yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys, but I just want to let you know that this is the one I'm using, just to do this demo. And as far as generating, I just Google barcode generator, and then yeah, just try to come up with one and generate this. Yeah, I think I just use hng 1 2 3 4 5 6, generate the barcode, and you can basically save it, right? Print it out and save it. But definitely something that I want to explore too. Creating barcode generation, probably through C# or something like that. So something that I have in mind, just for fun project, probably over the weekend on that one. So yeah, so that's that. So let's see where we at. So it's actually, yep, it's compiled, it's served, it's ready. So let's go to our famous localhost 4200. Notice that right away. Oh, yeah, notice that right away it's focusing on the first input box. So the way I did that, probably something that the way how that works is basically on this view child. I mean, basically I'm listening to the variable name of that element called barcode, and yeah, so basically setting that up, hooking it up to the back to the types to the code here, and set it over here to make it focus. Now I have this static equal to true. This is something new to me too. I'm not I don't, I mean, I guess I don't know much anyway when it comes to coding. Uh, so it's I think it's something new with Angular 8, where they can I guess we can actually grasp value. I think there's a static true, of course, true or false for static value. So something which is true being set because it's something that we want to grab before the ng on init or ng on after init. But if something that it actually works dynamically and throughout the page, probably we want to do static equal to false. Feel free to comment below and what you guys think about this. And probably I misunderstood how the static works, and feel free to correct me there too. So yeah, so that's that. So let's just go ahead, and I have the scanner ready, and I'm sure you guys will hear the beep here in a few seconds. Let's try one. Boom. Let's try another one. Boom. Another one. All right. So notice that just a simple scan. Yeah, just basically just keep on adding the list, and this is something auto increment product ID that I just to tell me the difference here. So that's it actually. That's how I actually set it up for that. And for those of you who just don't want to work on the code and just want to use it because you guys think that this is good enough for whatever you guys are doing, feel free to use this one instead, the hng-barcode. So that way you don't have this barcode component, it's not going to be there, so it's just you importing the hng-barcode. And how do you do that? I have actually published the code to npm, and all you have to do is just to npm install hng-barcode and have it, make sure that on the modules you actually import the right here, the module, and set it up that way, and you're done. You can simply use it. Less coding for you guys, and just use it. Yeah, so let's do this the same thing, and let's just do this demo. And no, I already have this set up over here. For sure in the package, the JSON you'll see that hng-barcode right here. I guess right now it's version 0.0.1. I believe it's already 0.2 because I updated the markdown files there. So let's save it, and I believe it's compiled already. Let's go back. No. Alright, so I think so. I don't know if it's actually compiled. Let's just try it one more time with ng-serve because I have updated it with the hng-barcode. So, well, alright, let's try this again. Boom. Notice on the background it's actually, and let's just do the same thing. Oh. Scan it. 1, 2, and 3. So notice that it just scans and just listed. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. And well, I guess that's my first video. And feel free to comment below, guys, if you have any feedback on this. Again, this is just the way sometimes I code things because of some ideas. As I go on with my life and have a chat with people left and right, friends and families, and that's how I sometimes got ideas and think about how I can use technology to actually make things more productive, basically. So yeah, feel free to give me some feedback below, and if you guys think there's a way for me to improve it, or you can just simply do a pull request to my GitHub or something like that. Yeah, for all the developers out there, yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. All right, I think that's it. Have a good one.